markoutism left. Good afternoon and welcome to Eau Claire North High School. Zaleski Sports presents Big Rivers Conference Softball. Today we've got part two of this week's crosstown showdown between Eau Claire Memorial and Eau Claire North. Huskies won Tuesday down at Galine Field. 11-3 was the final in that one. North putting up 6 runs in the top of the first inning and never trailed after that. And that was the Huskies' 5th consecutive win. North has won 6 of 7, and that hot stretch has put the Huskies in 3rd place in the Big Rivers Conference standings behind conference leader Chippewa Falls, which is unbeaten in BRC play, and 2nd place New Richmond. Memorial, meanwhile, has dropped 12 in a row, although this very young team, coached by Kerry Winkler, is showing signs of progress. A lot of freshmen on the roster, a lot of sophomores that see playing time as well. There are no seniors on this Abe's roster, so this experience that the young Abes are getting is certain to pay off down the road. Hi again, everybody. I'm Bob Bradovich. Glad you could join us this afternoon here at Eau Claire North High School. It's a very pleasant afternoon. Temperature right now 77 degrees. We've got a very light breeze blowing in from right field. This field oriented toward the southwest. Eau Claire Memorial lineup will look like this. Batting first is the center fielder Aaron Holzinger. Right fielder Kaylee Gunderson will bat second. Shortstop Ella Ray third. Batting cleanup is the second baseman Evelyn Kohler. Pitcher Taylor Beneke will bat fifth. Krista Berg, the third baseman, will bat sixth. Batting seventh is the first baseman, Caleb Beglinger. Catcher Michaelan Lilliander will bat eighth. And Paige Marcon, the left fielder, will bat ninth for the Memorial Old Abes, who come in with a record of 1-13 overall, 1-8 in Big Rivers Conference play. For the Eau Claire North Huskies, their batting order looks like this. Leading off and playing first base, Megan Standiford. Pitcher Madison Parker will bat second. Catcher Grace First will bat third. Batting fourth is the right fielder Janae Goldbach. Second baseman Kira Schubert will bat fifth. Cadence Henderson will play center field and bat sixth. Shortstop Bella Olson will bat seventh. Third baseman Brooklyn Shearer will bat eighth. And left fielder Morgan Summer will bat ninth for the Eau Claire North Huskies, who, with that win Tuesday over Memorial, improved to 10-8 overall, 6-4 in Big Rivers Conference play. And as we mentioned, they are the third-place team in the BRC. Scheduled to host Marshfield for a pair of games tomorrow are the Huskies, and then 2 big ones next week with Chippewa Falls. Tuesday's game will be here, Thursday's game at Casper Park, and then Friday, an interesting non-conference matchup at unbeaten Fall Creek. The Crickets, at last check, ranked second in the state Division III poll. They had been ranked first for a while. Crickets under head coach Brad Saransky, a really solid team. We saw them earlier this season on Zaleski Sports in a tight one, beating Bloomer. The Crickets have played well all season long. And then the Huskies will close out the season at River Falls on Saturday, May 20th. The Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes will head over to Menominee tomorrow for a scheduled twin bill against the Mustangs. Then next week, 2 games against the Hudson Raiders. Tuesday's game is at Hudson. Thursday's game is at Galine Field. And then the Abes will close out the regular season with a doubleheader at home against La Crosse Central. Seeding meetings will be coming up soon, so both of these teams today will have an opportunity to enhance their postseason resumes. Exciting times in the spring sports. Spectrum Insurance is an independent insurance agency offering a full range of personal and business insurance services throughout 19 office locations in Wisconsin. We have a team of insurance agents with diverse areas of expertise ready to protect you from the unexpected. Visit SpectrumINSgroup.com. Sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you will earn points for every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up now at FleetFarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Get high-quality printed marketing materials at Allegra Eau Claire, locally owned and operated and ready to serve you on East Claremont Avenue, just a block east of Memorial High School. Allegra Eau Claire is your one-stop source for design, print, mail, and signs. 715-835-1959 for high-quality printed marketing materials at Allegra Eau Claire and AllegraEauClaire.com. Looking to sell your residential property in the Chippewa Valley? Choose Jack Wallen Assist to Sell and save an average of $5,000. Jack Wallen Assist to Sell have been helping area homeowners sell their house and save thousands. Call Jack with Assist to Sell, 715-831-6410. That is 715-831-6410 for a free consultation. Looking for a place to feed your family after work, the game, or this weekend? Go to Pizza Del Rey for hot pizza, salad bar, and more. Pizza Del Rey has been feeding Eau Claire since 1976. Find Pizza Del Rey on North Hastings Way in Eau Claire or on Facebook today. Grounds Pro Landscape Group, providing full-service landscape management services to residents and businesses throughout the Chippewa Valley. Have all your landscape needs tailored to you with Grounds Pro Landscape Group. Lawn care, irrigation, decks, patio, and more made easy for you by Grounds Pro Landscape Group. Find Grounds Pro Landscape Group on Truax Boulevard and Facebook today. Real nice pregame ceremony going on right now as both the North and Memorial teams working with number of special needs youngsters from around the community. Lots of big smiles out there on the field right now. Eau Claire North, the home team, they're playing at the athletic complex adjacent to the high school. Plenty going on today. There's the JV game. There's a JV baseball game going on, North versus River Falls. Got a soccer match, girls soccer going on as well. Good place to be on a very nice spring afternoon. Huskies will be in their home white jerseys, the black pants and the Columbia blue socks. Memorial in the purple jerseys with the black pants and the black socks. Good crowd has assembled today at North High. Much like the nice crowd that we had Tuesday at DeLine Field when it was Memorial's home game. Always a fun time when Old Abe's and the Huskies get together no matter what the sport. It's a rivalry that goes all the way back to the early 1960s when the Eau Claire School District split into two high schools. Eau Claire Memorial and Eau Claire North, so long-time rivalry. And it was neat after the game on Thursday. A lot of the players mingling together. So many of them know each other, came up through the ranks playing softball together. And, of course, with three middle schools in Eau Claire, DeLong Middle School over on the west side, students from DeLong will wind up at either North or Memorial. It's kind of an even split, so if you grow up in a certain part of town and go to DeLong for middle school, you're going to get to know a lot of your future classmates, whether it be North or Memorial, plus you get to know a lot of the other folks as well. We'll try to update you on some of the other action going on around the Big Rivers Conference today. Plenty of interesting matchups in both softball and baseball. Everybody in PRC softball chasing Chippewa Falls. The Chi-High Cardinals, really impressive. We had a chance to see them on Zaleski Sports earlier this season in a game at Glein Field against the Memorial Old Abes, and that's a solid club. Co-head coaches Chelsea Sikora, Jared Faraday have another strong team. Good pitching, solid hitting up and down the lineup, and a team that can make all the plays in the field. There's no surprise why the Cardinals are leading the pack in BRC softball. Right now, it is our national anthem. Getting set for softball here at Eau Claire North High School. Huskies and Old Abes meeting for the second time this week. Tuesday's game went to the Huskies 11-3. North putting up 6 runs in the first inning. We're close on a couple of occasions to winning by the run rule, but credit to the Old Abes for making some plays and some good pitching to keep that game and prolong it for a full 7 innings. And when you're a team that is on a long losing streak like the Old Abes are, you're looking for any positivity that you can. And you know, Carrie Winkler was happy with the compete level of her Old Abes in that game Tuesday. Madison Parker in the circle for the Huskies. She pitched 3 shutout innings to start Tuesday's game before she was replaced by Kira Schubert. Parker in the circle. Grace First is her catcher. Megan Standiford is at first base. Kira Schubert at second. Brooklyn Shearer at third. Bella Olson is the shortstop. Olson turned in a number of really nice defensive plays on Tuesday. Outfield left to right, Morgan Summer, Cadence Henderson, and Janae Goldbach. For the Eau Claire North Huskies, coached by Kelsey Fitch, who got just about everybody on the roster some game time on Tuesday. Memorial will send up Megan Standiford, Madison Parker, or check that. Old Abes will send up Erin Holzinger, Kaylee Gunderson, and Ella Ray here in the top of the first inning. Sun is peeking out through the clouds. Partly cloudy day in Eau Claire. Nice conditions for softball. And we are underway. First pitch misses inside to Erin Holzinger. Holzinger was on base several times in Tuesday's game. Takes a strike there from Parker. It's 1-1. Outfield medium deep all the way around. Good pitch. Low and inside. Holzinger couldn't hold up. It's 1-2. Got the high fence all around the outfield, but good fly ball is going to sail out of here. Symmetrical across the outfield. 2-2 now the count to Holzinger. Parker, we saw this when she pitched on Tuesday, always checking the pitch card and throws a nice off-speed pitch to strike out Holzinger for the first out of this game. Kaylee Gunderson now steps in for the Old Abes. Gunderson 0 for 2 with a sacrifice in Tuesday's game. Lifted to left, and that's going to find the gap all the way out to the fence. Gunderson on her way to second. She is in safely with a double. So the Abes have a runner in scoring position with one down in the first. If you remember Tuesday's game, they got runners to second and third. The two leadoff hitters both reached. And then were sacrificed over, but the Abes couldn't bring them in. And here's Ella Ray, the shortstop. Catcher first setting up outside, and Parker puts that one right on the money for a strike. Ball and a strike to Ella Ray. Swing and a miss. That one right on the inside corner. Another good pitch from Parker. She's ahead in the count 1-2. Bouncing ball. Schubert has it to first for the out. So 2 down now in the Old Abes half of the first inning. Gunderson moves over to third, and Evelyn Kohler will step in. Kohler 0 for 3 on Tuesday. She did reach via the error in the fourth inning and came around to score. Takes a strike. No balls and a strike. Breaking ball, called strike, 0-2. That one just floated up there and then dropped over as it crossed the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Close, but not quite. Just missed on the outside corner. 1-2 now to Kohler. Kohler, the second baseman for the Old Abes. Parker again shaking off a sign. She's got the pitch she wants. Swing and a miss. Old Abes threaten, but do not score. Parker strikes out 2, top of 1. Huskies coming to bat, bottom 1 when we return on Zaleski Sports.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Calling all number crunchers, math nerds, and abacus sliders. Eau Claire Truck and Trailer is looking for a full-time bookkeeper. This position allows you to be in a great work environment with awesome people and top pay, accounting professionals and bookkeepers. Call Eau Claire Truck and Trailer today, 715-874-6820, or in person off I-94 at exit 59. Megan Standiford to lead it off for the Huskies. Bottom one against the right-hander, Taylor Beneke. Beneke in the circle. Michaelin Lilliander is the catcher. Kayla Beglinger is over at first. Evelyn Kohler playing second. Krista Berg at third. Ella Ray is the shortstop. Outfield left to right. Paige Marcon, Aaron Holzinger, Kaylee Gunderson. Standiford ahead in the count 2-0. That one called a strike is 2-1. Standiford, left-handed hitter, showed a little bit of a slap before she pulled back. Corner infielders are in. That one misses low and away, and it's 3-1. Foul tip, and the count is full, 3-2. Lifted in the air. Left fielder Marcon there to make the catch. One down in the Huskies' half of inning number one. Pitcher Madison Parker will bat now for North. Fouled back to the backstop. Parker had a single and a run scored in 5 plate appearances on Tuesday. Takes that one inside. 1-1. High in the air right side. The second baseman Kohler is there to make the catch. So pitcher Taylor Beneke has induced a couple pop-outs to start this one. Grace First, the catcher, will now bat for the Huskies. Takes a ball from Beneke. Beneke delivers ball 2. 2-0 now, the count to first. That one just missed outside. 3-0 to first. Hard hit ball, and that's through on the left side. Grace First. A base hit, swinging 3-0. We'll get a courtesy runner for First. Adelaide Mattis will be the courtesy runner.
Now batting, right fielder,
Jenny Goldbach now batting. Goldbach, the right fielder for the Huskies. Couple singles for Goldbach, along with a walk and a sacrifice. That one skips to the backstop, and Mattis will advance down to second. Bottom of the first, 2 down. Huskies have a runner at second. Count is 1-0 to Goldbach. Bouncing ball fielded by Ray. Throw across. They won't get her there. Now Mattis heading home, and she scores. North Huskies grab a 1-0 lead. So now Kira Schubert will come to bat. Schubert played 3 innings of second base and then came in, finished the game in the circle. Takes a strike there. Beneke throws another one to the backstop, and Goldbach will get to second. Abe's had to be heads up there because Matt Karam. Goldbach could have turned and made it to third, but both Lilliander and Beglinger got over there for the Abes. That pitch misses inside. 2-1 the count to Schubert. Schubert fouls that one back. It's 2-2. Good rise ball there from Beneke. Shot out looking like that was going to come over the heart of the plate and just kept rising. And Schubert able to get a piece of it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one low into the backstop. Goldbach now at third base. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Schubert. Runner at third. First base is open. We'll see how Beneke decides to pitch here. Driven to right. Going back is Gunderson, and she makes the catch. Huskies pick up a run, and after 1, they lead the Old Abes 1-0 on Zaleski Sports.
After 1, it's Old Abes nothing, Huskies 1. Coming up for Memorial.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop, whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
Taylor Beneke, Krista Berg, Caleb Beglinger, the scheduled hitters for the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes. Top of the second, facing the pitcher Madison Parker, who gave up a 1-out double, but kept that runner from scoring. Beneke first pitch swinging. Sends that one over the backstop and toward the soccer field and the track complex here at North. 0-1 pitch from Parker, misses low. It's 1-1. Beneke in the circle today for the Old Abes. A chance to get something going here. Again, if you're Memorial, you're coming into this game on a long losing streak. There's a bouncing ball stabbed by Shearer and the throw across. Nicely done by Brooklyn Shearer.
Next up,
Third baseman Krista Berg now batting for the A's. But to finish that thought, if you're a team like the A's that's lost 12 in a row, you're going to look for any positive developments like you can. And holding the Huskies to just one run in the bottom of the first, that's got to make the A's feel pretty good. And all in all, except for a couple of pitches that got away from her, Beneke pitched well in that first inning and got some good defense behind her. 1-1 count now to Berg. That misses inside, 1-1. That one catches the outside corner, 1-2. Nice pitch from Parker. Off-speed pitch, swing and a miss. Berg retired on strikes. Third strikeout for Madison Parker, and that'll bring up Kayla Beglinger, the first baseman for the Old Abes. Beglinger batting with 2 outs, takes ball 1. Two and 0 now, the count to Beglinger. Kaylin Lilliander awaits on deck for the Abes. Two and 1 now to Beglinger. Beglinger did not play in Tuesday's game. Changeup misses up high, 3-1 now. Old Abe's looking for a 2-out rally here. Beglinger counting her favor, 3-1. Takes a strike, and the count is full. Three-two pitch, swing and a miss. 4 strikeouts through 2 innings for Madison Parker. Old Abes are retired, top of 2. Huskies coming to bat when we return on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Eau Claire Ford Lincoln Quick Lane buys nice used vehicles every day of the week except Sundays. We'll give you a fair on-the-spot cash offer with no pressure. Eau Claire Ford Quick Lane. Eau Claire North Huskies will send up 6, 7, 8 in their batting order. Cadence Henderson, Bella Olson, and Brooklyn Shearer against the right-hander Taylor Beneke, who allowed an unearned run in the bottom of the first. Looking to keep this game close. Delivers strike 1 to Henderson. Bunted down the third base line, scooped by Berg. The throw gets away. Second baseman Kohler was covering that time. Would have been a tough play nonetheless. I'll rule that an infield hit. So Henderson stands at first. Bella Olson now at the plate. Olson swinging. Fouls one off. Corner infielders creeping in. Squares to bunt. Runner will advance. Henderson now at second. She broke on the pitch. We'll call that a stolen base because she was running. The throw was wide and Lilleander couldn't glove it. No matter how you score it, you got a runner at second, nobody out. Olson takes that one low. 2-1 now to Bella Olson. Olson takes that one low. 3-1. Good hitters count for Bella Olson here. Bottom of the second. North batting and leading Memorial by a score of 1-0. 3-1 pitch coming from Beneke. Squares to bunt. Fielded by Berg, but foul. So the count is full now to Bella Olson. Olson 0 for 3 on Tuesday, but she walked twice. Hard hit ball, fair, down the line. Henderson gets the green light. She will score, and the Huskies increase their lead. It is now 2-0. That'll bring up Brooklyn Shearer. Olson advancing to second as that ball came in the direction of home. It was cut off, but no time to get Olson, who was hustling around the whole time. Big swing by Shearer, comes up empty. 0-1. Huskies are running the first. They've got one in here in the second. Batting with the runner at second, nobody out. Shearer takes that one for a ball. It's 1-1. Line to left, and that's down for a base hit. Olson moves up to third. Shearer is on with a solid single. Huskies have something brewing here in their half of the second inning. One run already in. Now runners on the corners, and Morgan Summer coming up to bat. Runner moves up to second. The trail runner, Shearer. Defensive indifference there. Lilleander, the catcher, was going to fire it to third and decided to hang on to it, but ball slipped out of her hands. So second and third now. Line right back off the glove of Beneke. And there's no play available. Olson scores. Huskies now lead at 3-0. Brooklyn Shearer moves to third. Summer at first. And my scoring is anything but official, but I'm going to roll that an infield hit. So back to the top of the order, and Megan Standiford, who flew out to right in the first inning. Summer steals without a throw, so runners at second and third. So North really putting the pressure on Memorial. It all started with that Leadoff single by Henderson. 3 runs already across this game to this inning. Good throw by Lilliander as Shearer was heading down that third baseline toward home plate. 2 balls, no strikes now to Morgan Summer. 2-1. Get a little bit of a breeze here at this complex. Blowing in just a bit. Lifted foul. Good effort by Berg. Count now 2-2. That one misses outside. The count is full. Shearer, the runner at third. Summer, the runner at second. Standiford at the plate. Bouncing ball. Beglinger has it. Runs to the bag for the out. And we have 1 out here in the bottom half of the second. So the runners remain at second and third. Summer, the trail runner, was well off the bag, but was able to retreat and get back to second without a throw. Here's Parker. Popped out to second in the bottom of the first inning. Parker, the pitcher, batting. A chance to knock in some runs, help her own cause. Lifted to right. Coming on is Gunderson, who makes the catch. But a sacrifice fly scores Brooklyn Shearer, and the Huskies increase their lead to 4-0. Morgan Summer moves over to third on the sac fly. So now Grace first. Got that first inning started with a 2-out single. She came around to score. First takes inside. That one in the dirt, but a good job by Lilliander to keep that one close. 2-0 the count to first. Roller to third. Berg has it. Throw across. Gets away from Beglinger. And a run will score. Morgan Summer crosses the plate. 4 runs across this inning for the Huskies. They now lead 5-0. Bottom of the second. And we're going to get a courtesy runner. Once again, it's Adelaide Mattis running for the catcher, Grace first. Janae Goldbach. She reached on an error in the first inning. Strike to Goldbach. See if Mattis, the courtesy runner, is in motion here. Even if she's thrown out, you still will come back in the third inning with your cleanup hitter to lead it off. Little excuse me check swing there, and Goldbach now down in the count, 0-2. Pitcher Taylor Beneke for Memorial trying to work out this inning. It's been a long one. Runner goes. Lilliander's throw. Not in time. Stolen base for Mattis. Count now 1-2 to Goldbach as that pitch was ruled the ball. Two and two now the count. Driven deep to left, way back, and gone. Janae Goldbach going deep. Two-run homer. And the Huskies now lead it 7-0. That was a no-doubter. Brief conference on the mound for the Old Abes, trying to get pitcher Taylor Beneke settled down. It's not that she has pitched poorly. She's been around the plate. A couple balls have gotten away and skipped to the backstop, but all in all, she's been okay. It's just give the Huskies credit. They've just been hitting the ball. And this North team, we've seen them a couple times this year. They tend to score in bunches. And now here is Kira Schubert, who flew out to right to end the first inning. Schubert to third. Berg, the throw across to Beglinger for the out. But the Huskies put up 6 runs. And after 2 innings, it's Eau Claire North leading Eau Claire Memorial 7-0 on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Find drink specials and great food at all 4 Eau Claire area Cancun Grill locations. Get exceptionally quick lunch service at Cancun Grill or relax and unwind with a great dinner atmosphere. Cancun Grill proudly supports all area student athletes. Security Health Plan helps individuals and businesses find the right health insurance program for kids, adults, and families. Self-employed, no problem. Security Health Plan. Promises kept. Plain simple. And you can get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. Eau Claire Memorial coming to bat. Top of 3, trailing Eau Claire North by a score of 7-0. It'll be 8-9-1 in the Old Abes lineup. Michaelin Lilliander, Paige Marcon, Aaron Holzinger, the scheduled hitters against the right-hander Madison Parker, who was allowed 1 hit, and that was a double to Kaylee Gunderson. But other than that, she has retired the Old Abes. Couple groundouts, 4 strikeouts. And Parker ahead in the count to Lilliander. 0-1 is the count. Trying to catch the outside corner, but missed. 1-1. Really important in this game for the Old Abes to try to answer that 6-run bottom of the second. The appeal down to the base umpire who says no swing. 2-1 is the count now to Lilliander. And if you're the Huskies, you want to shut down inning after you put up a 6 spot, bottom 2. Parker puts that one right on the corner. It's 2-2 now to Lilliander. Changeup misses high, 3-2. Lilliander went 0 for 3 in Tuesday's game down at Galine Field. Good hack by Lilliander, spoiling that pitch. Outfield medium deep and straight away for the right-handed hitting Michaelin Lilliander. 3-2 pitch. Lifted right side, caught in foul territory by Standiford. One out here in the top of the third inning.
Next up, the left fielder, Paige Marcon.
So now Paige Marcon will bat for the Old Abes. Marcon did not play in Tuesday's game. A junior for the Old Abes, which makes her one of the veterans on this roster. No seniors this season for Eau Claire Memorial. A lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores. Madison Parker ahead in the count now, 0-2, facing Paige Marcon. Swing and a miss, foul tip, caught by the catcher Grace First. It's the fifth strikeout now for Huskies pitcher Madison Parker. Back to the top of the order, Erin Holzinger coming to bat for the second time this game. She struck out swinging in the first. Off-speed pitch. Holzinger couldn't get a piece of that one. It's 0-1. Two down. Old Abe's batting. Top of three and trailing 7-zip. Another big swing from Holzinger. Comes up empty. It's 0-2. Parker, as we mentioned, through 3 innings on Tuesday. We'll see what the plan is today from head coach Kelsey Fitch. Good hack by Holzinger to stay alive. Huskies, as we mentioned, have a couple of non-conference games here tomorrow against Marshfield. Non-conference, but important when it comes to seeding meetings. Driven deep, but foul. Holzinger hit that one hard. So if you're north, you know that you've got a couple games tomorrow, so we'll see if that influences the thinking of head coach Kelsey Fitch. Memorial also has a pair of games tomorrow. Swing and a miss. And the Old Abes are retired for the third consecutive inning. Pitcher Madison Parker has 2 strikeouts. She's got 6 in the game. We move to the bottom of the third after this on Zaleski Sports.
Be ready for your season with Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. Play It Again Sports is just down the road, south of the 5393 intersection in Eau Claire. Just tell them you saw this commercial on Zaleski Sports and get $5 off any $50 order and $10 when you spend $100. Play It Again Sports, buy, sell, trade, and be ready for your season.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Bottom of the third inning here from Eau Claire North High School. The hometown Huskies leading their crosstown rivals, Memorial Old Abe's 7-0. Abe's trying to snap a 12-game losing streak. Huskies trying to extend a 5-game win streak. Hard hit ball. Cadence Henderson. That gets through. Tough chance for Krista Berg over at third. Got a little bit of it, but couldn't corral it. So Henderson is on for the second time this game. She's now 2 for 2, a pair of singles. Here's Bella Olson. She singled and scored as part of that 6-run second inning. Hard hit ball. Berg's got that. They go to second. The ball gets away. Henderson heading to third. Olson will stay at first. So the Huskies have them on the corners with nobody out here in the third. Brooklyn Shearer now batting. She singled and scored in that big inning. 4 straight singles from hitters 6, 7, 8, 9 in the batting order. That pitch gets away. There might be a play at the plate, but Henderson, head first slide, she's in safely. Bella Olson hustling around. She's over at third base now. 8-0 is your score. Update from Big Rivers Conference Baseball. Menominee at Eau Claire Memorial. That one's in the top of the third with the Old Abes leading 4-0. Abes baseball kind of like North softball in that a little bit of a slow start, but if trying to play some good ball here toward the end of the season. Brooklyn Shearer ahead in the count, 2-0. Fouled right over the backstop. Eau Claire North baseball is visiting River Falls today. And that one is scoreless as they play in the fourth. Big cut by Shearer. Count now 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Grounded to short. Ray has it, plays to first. And Shearer is retired, but Bella Olson scores on the fielder's choice.
Now batting the left fielder, Morgan Summer.
Morgan Summer now comes to bat. The score is now 9-0 in favor of the North Huskies. They've scored in every inning. 1 in the first, 6 in the second, 2 runs across here in the third. Ball and a strike to Morgan Summer. Little roller, but foul down the third baseline. 1-2 now to Summer. And that's a called strike 3. 2 down here in the third inning. First strikeout recorded by the pitcher Taylor Beneke. And back to the top of the order and Megan Standiford. Back up the middle, deflected. Ray. The throw across is in time. So we'll score that 1-6-3. Huskies are retired. They pick up 2 more runs after 3 complete. It's Eau Claire North 9, Eau Claire Memorial 0 on Zaleski Sports.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Welcome back to Eau Claire North High School. The home team, Huskies, leading this one 9-0 over their crosstown rivals from Eau Claire Memorial as we start the 4th inning. Scheduled hitters for the Old Abes, Kaylee Gunderson, Ella Ray, Evelyn Kohler. It was Gunderson who had a 1-out double in the first inning. That's the only hit so far for the Abes and the only base runner. Pitcher Madison Parker has struck out 6. She remains in the circle to start this 4th inning. That one misses low, 2-0. And yet another inning where the Old Abes want to answer after giving up 6 in the second, 2 in the third. I want to kind of keep this, cut into this margin, or at worst keep it where it is. Meantime, the Huskies are looking for a quick inning and chance to get up to bat and get this margin over 10 and create a run rule situation as we move into the 5th. So kind of a pivotal inning right here for both teams. Parker delivers a strike. It's now 3-1 to Gunderson. I think after that ringing double that Gunderson hit in the first inning, Parker's going to want to be a little careful here. She's maybe still going to go after her, but I want to just groove one down the heart of the plate. And Gunderson reaches base for the second time. She's on first with nobody out. Bottom 4, Ella Ray will now bat. Ella Ray bounced out second to first in the first inning. Fastball up and in, 1-0. Runner goes, throw down, and the tag applied by Bella Olson. Gunderson caught stealing. Catcher to shortstop. Well executed by the Huskies, and runner is erased. LRA now behind in the count 1-2. One and two. One down here. Top of four. That one just misses 2-2. Bouncing ball. Olsen has it. Throw across in time. And a nice stretch by Standiford over at first base. Ray hustling down the line the whole way, but good strong throw from Olsen and nice stretch from Standiford. 2 down. Nobody on here in the fourth, and Evelyn Kohler to bat. She's 0 for 1 today. Oh, 2 to Kohler. Check swing as she went around. Another strikeout, 7th of the game for pitcher Madison Parker. Old Abes are retired in the top of the fourth. Huskies coming to bat when we return on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Eau Claire North coming to bat, bottom 4, and leading Eau Claire Memorial by a score of 9-0. Huskies will send up Madison Parker, Grace First, and Janae Goldbach. And they will face McKenna Domes, who started Tuesday's game. Domes now on in relief of Taylor Beneke. Huskies a run in the first, 6 runs in the second, 2 in the third, and an important stretch here for the Huskies. If they can get this margin to 10, it'll create a run rule situation, and they're able to retire the Abes in the top of the 5th. This one will be over, so it's a challenge for both teams. Huskies want to pick up a run, if not more, and the old Abes want to shut down the Huskies right here. They were able to extend Tuesday's game in a couple situations when it looked like North was going to get the margin over 10 runs. The Abes did a really good job of battling, making some plays, both defensively and getting a few things done with the bats. Parker now behind in the count, 0-2. Popped up in the air. The pitcher, Domes, is calling it, and she makes the catch. One down here in the bottom of the fourth for the Huskies. That'll bring up Grace First, who's been on twice. Singled and scored in the first. Reached via the error, stole a base, came around to score as part of that 6-run second inning for the Huskies. Strike delivered by Domes, 1-1. Swing and a miss by First, and a good low pitch from Domes. Right back to the backstop. Count remains 1-2. Swing and a miss. Domes with the off-speed pitch. First swung right over the top. And now Janae Goldbach. Goldbach reached via an error in the first and then slugged a 2-run homer in the second. She lines that one to left, but it's caught by Paige Marcon. So McKenna Domes comes out to pitch for Memorial and retires the Huskies 1-2-3 in the fourth. Fifth inning coming up next on Zaleski Sports.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Back here at Eau Claire North High School, Huskies have made a pitching change. As we get set to start the fifth inning, Kira Schubert makes the move from second base to the circle. Schubert did likewise on Tuesday. She entered after Madison Parker pitched the first three. Parker going 4 today. And as we mentioned, both of these teams will play doubleheaders tomorrow. So Schubert in the circle for the for the Huskies, who also have a new catcher, and that's Lindsay Holler.
For the Huskies, now pitching is Kier Schubert. Now catching Lindy Holler. Now at third base, Madison Pond. Now batting from
And Madison Pond is
Taylor Beneke.
playing third base, so a lot of subs this inning for the Huskies. Appears to be a new second baseman out there. I've just not been able to catch the number just yet. Schubert delivers high to Taylor Beneke, who bounced out to third in the second inning. Strike thrown right there by Schubert. It's 1-1. fouled off by Beneke. It's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out. Top of 5. Old Abe's looking for a big rally here against their crosstown rival Huskies. Two balls, 2 strikes. Lifted in the air, left side, long run, and Bella Olson making a heck of an effort, goes sliding into the fence. Boy, Olson really can cover a lot of ground. Two balls, 2 strikes. The count to Beneke. Lifted foul right side, and that one's going to clear the fence. If the Huskies can carry a little of that momentum from their defense when they retired the old Abes can carry some momentum when they retired the Huskies 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 4th. First time this game that the Huskies have not scored in an inning. And a pretty good battle here put up by Taylor Beneke. Count now 3-2 to Beneke. Old Abe's looking to get that leadoff hitter on in the top of the 5th. Fouled back, and we'll do it again. That one ruled a foul. It's a check swing by Beneke. Ball hit the knob of the bat. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the 5th inning. Off the glove of Bella Olson. And into left field. Base hit by Beneke. Good battle at the plate by Beneke. And heck of an effort out there at shortstop by Bella Olson, who's really turned in some nice plays. Bella Olson, a senior for the North Huskies. Krista Berg batting here in the 5th. Berg 0 for 1. Hacking right away, but behind in the count 0-1. Facing the right-hander Kira Schubert. On 2 now to Berg. Another foul back to the backstop. Off-speed pitch misses high, and then Holler, the catcher, will fire down to first. With Beneke able to get back. 1-2 now the count to Berg. Swing and a miss. Kira Schubert with her first strikeout. Starter Madison Parker struck out 7 through 4 innings. And batting is McKenna Domes, who entered this game bottom of the 4th as the pitcher, batting in place of Caleb Beglinger, who was 0 for 1. That one sails to the backstop. Throw down, but not in time. Beneke to second on the wild pitch. Ball and a strike to McKenna Domes. Swing and a miss. That pitch from Schubert tailing away from the right-handed hitting McKenna Domes. That pitch low. Domes able to check her swing. It's 2-2. Driven to left, but foul. Sounded good off the bat. That one probably just a little bit below the sweet spot and kind of hung up and hooked foul. Two balls, two strikes, one out. Strike three called. Back-to-back strikeouts for the pitcher Kira Schubert. 2 down here in the 5th. And Brianna Berlin will bat for McKaylin Lilliander. Takes a ball from Schubert. Old Abe's batting here in the 5th inning. Got a runner in scoring position. Have not been able to dent the scoreboard in this game today. 1-1 now the count to Berlin. Swing and a miss. Nice location from Schubert. Low and inside. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Abe's with the runner at second. That one missed outside. Berlin wouldn't chase. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Schubert allows a leadoff single, but then comes in and strikes out the side. Eau Claire North coming to bat, bottom 5 when we return on Zaleski Sports.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
Eau Claire North Huskies leading 9-0 and coming to bat in the bottom of the 5th. Against the reliever McKenna Domes, who was able to work a 1-2-3 fourth inning and keep this margin right where it is. Huskies, of course, one more run will end it for them. So, with Kira Schubert coming to the plate, she represents the winning run for North. Schubert 0 for 2. She's hit the ball hard both times, but flew out to right and grounded out to third. Takes that one for a strike. Brianna Berlin now doing the catching. For the Old Abes, she pinch hit last inning. Or at the top half of this inning, should say. Schubert sends that one foul, 0-2. Schubert takes that one upstairs, 1-2. Schubert gets a piece, fouls it off, still 1-2. Huskies again on Tuesday were close to ending it via the run rule, but Abes were able to do just enough. Opposite field, but foul off the bat is Schubert. Schubert batting here in the 5th. The Huskies have a pinch hitter waiting on deck. That one inside. It's 2-2. Cadence Henderson is the scheduled hitter. There's another one that misses inside, and Schubert has worked the count full, 3-2. Lifted to left, long run, but it's going to drop in front of Paige Marcon. Three-two pitch, lifted in the air to left. Marcon has room and makes the grab. One down here in the Huskies' half of the 5th. Lindsay Neck, who wears number 26, will now bat for the Huskies in place of Cadence Henderson. So now Neck represents the winning run for the Huskies. Cadence Henderson was 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored. Had a nice play right in front of the dugout. Made by Krista Berg, who's now over at first base. So now Bella Olson will step up to the plate. Bella Olson 1 for 2. She's been on base twice. Singled and scored. Reached on an error and scored. 1-1 to Olson. Taylor Beneke now playing over at third base for the Old Abes. A couple other defensive changes for the Old Abes. Taylor Beneke started the game in the circle, now playing over at third base. Lindsey Durkop is playing down at second. Another foul. Eau Claire North baseball now trailing River Falls over in River Falls. That one has moved to the 6th inning with the Wildcats leading the Huskies by a score of 1-0. 2-2 pitch. Misses wide. It's 3-2 now to Bella Olson. Lifted foul. Another opportunity for Berg, but could not make the catch. It's kind of a twisting pop-up on the right side. Three balls, two strikes, two down. That one misses, and Olson, who represents the winning run, has moved to first base. We're going to get a pinch hitter here. Runner goes, throw down. Not in time. Stolen base, Bella Olson. Two and one now to pinch hitter. Don't want to guess, but I believe this is Madison Pond, but Pond is listed in the roster as number 19. This hitter's wearing 49, so we'll go with Pond. She has worked the count full again. Winning run standing out there at second base. And there's a walk. So the Huskies, after the first two hitters were retired, now have first and second with two outs. Morgan Summer now the hitter. Summer singled and scored in the second inning. She's 1 for 2. Now a timeout taken by Carrie Winkler, the Memorial coach, who's going to want to get check of the batting order. Bunt is down, fielded by Beneke, and everybody is safe. So Olson moves up to third, Pond to second, and Adelaide Mattis was the hitter, that last hitter. So, and with that, Coach Carrie Winkler is going to have a conference on the mound. Bases loaded, 2 down, 5th inning. And back to the top of the order for the Eau Claire North Huskies, Megan Standiford, who's made contact all 3 times, but 0 for 3. Flew out to right in the first, grounded out to first in the second, and then hit a hard grounder in the third that caromed off the glove of pitcher Taylor Beneke. Went right to LRA, the shortstop, who threw out Standiford, but Standiford a chance to win it here for the Huskies. Sends that one foul over off the roof of the concession building here at this complex. Couple softball diamonds, baseball diamond, football/track facility. Lifted to left center and deep. Going back is Holzinger and makes the catch. Standiford made a bid, but that one was tracked down in center field by Aaron Holzinger. 5 complete here, and we move to the 6th inning with Eau Claire North leading by a score of 9-0.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
We move to the 6th inning here at Eau Claire North High School. Credit to Memorial Old Abe's for getting out of a bases-loaded jam, bottom 5, that Huskies were threatening to win it via the run rule. But we play on. Huskies have had a couple hits today. Check that. The Old Abe's have had a couple hits today, but have yet to put a run on the scoreboard. Page mark on to right field and deep, and a nice catch out there by Janae Goldbach. That ball was twisting towards the line. Goldbach was able to catch up with it, extended, and made the nice running catch. 1 down here in the top of the 6th. Now Aaron Holzinger back as we move to the top of the order. 0 for 2. Both of those appearances against the starter, Madison Parker. Now facing Kira Schubert, who gave up a leadoff single and then a wild pitch. Runner moved to second base, but then Schubert struck out the side. Hard hit ball left side, base hit. Holzinger with her first hit of the day. In the 3rd hit for the Old Abe's. Haley Gunderson now batting. Gunderson had the lone hit against Parker when she doubled with 1 out in the 1st. Also reached via a walk. Bunts that one foul. No balls and a strike on Gunderson. First baseman Standiford really cheating in, as is the third baseman Madison Pond. Lifted to left and deep, but Summer has a beat on it and makes the catch. Gunderson hit that one well, but it hung up. The wind is blowing just a little bit in. Now Ella Ray comes to bat, 0 for 2 in this ballgame. That one in the dirt. Throw down, not in time. Holzinger will hold at second base. One to 0 the count to Ella Ray. Hebes were able to score a pair in Tuesday's game. And in doing so, they removed the run rule. You know, they want to do the same today. Right now, the margin is 9. Ball and a strike, 2 down here. Bottom of the 6th inning. Ruled a foul at the plate. That hit the foot of the batter, Ella Ray. Ball and 2 strikes. Grounded but foul. Count remains 1-2. Again, Ella Ray extending this at bat. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 down. Here Schubert has her sign. Here's her 1-2 pitch. Play at third, but Holzinger in safely over there. 2-2 now the count to Ray. Ray pops it up. Who's going to get it? Schubert makes the catch. And the Old Abes are retired in the 6th inning. Huskies coming to bat, bottom 6, looking to end it. You're watching Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
We are back at North High School. 2-3-4 in the batting order for the Huskies, and they're going to send up a pinch hitter. And that's number 10, Claire Gruna, the sophomore. batting in place of Madison Parker. Parker in this game was 0 for 3. But much like Tuesday's game, head coach Kelsey Fitch is going to clear that bench and make sure everybody gets some playing time in this crosstown matchup. There's just something different about these North Memorial games than your typical Big Rivers Conference games. Not that they're more important in terms of standings or anything like that. There's, of course, the bragging rights angle, but sometimes I think that gets overblown just a bit. But generally, these are the best attended games of the season, no matter what the sport. And it's more a matter of just each team wants to really just put its best foot forward. We saw it in baseball last week where you don't know whether it was, the nerves of playing in a big game, but saw more errors than I think we're used to seeing out of the old Abes and Huskies baseball programs. But it's a game. Everybody wants to do well. So there's a little different dynamic to it. And like we said, it doesn't matter what the records are. You are going to get the biggest crowds of the season. And especially on a night like tonight, where started out in the high 70s and we're still looking at 77 degrees as clouds have kind of taken over here on the north side of Eau Claire. Ground ball, left side, but foul. Gruna, the batter, got a plate appearance on Tuesday. Actually came up to the plate 3 times. Nice play by Beneke to throw across. And, Berg had it, just couldn't handle it. It was a low throw. Gruna reaches my unofficial scoring. I'm going to give that as a hit because Gruna was hustling down the line. I think that would have been a close play regardless. So now we have another pinch hitter, or actually it's Haller who came in as the catcher. Haller puts down the bunt, fielded by Beneke, nowhere to go. Now they got the runner held up, but Gruna dives back safely to second. So Lindsey Haller able to reach on the fielder's choice. First and second, nobody out. And Jenna Goldbach, she had the big hit in this game, a 2-run homer in the second. That was part of a 6-run inning for the Huskies. And that's the winning run out there at second base with Claire Gruna. Big swing by Goldbach. Count is 1-1. Chance to walk it off for the Huskies. Straight back to the backstop. Doles with a good fastball there. Strike 3 called. Nice pitch by Domes. Goldbach retired for the first out here in the 6th. And now Kira Schubert. Pitched a pair of scoreless innings for the Huskies. Now a chance to win it. Schubert to right. Gunderson makes the catch. The runners hold. Two down here in the sixth. Winning run remains at second base. Lindsay Connect fouled out in her only plate appearance since entering this game. Good hack there, but that one's going to get to the fans. And a nice catch by a fan sitting in a chair. Nice job. One strike, the count to Connect. And she's batting for Henderson. Henderson was 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored. Nice off-speed pitch by Domes. And again, if you're an Old Abe's fan and looking at this game and you're seeing the team down 9-0 after losing 11-2 Tuesday, you're looking for positives, and I think the positive is just the compete level of this Old Abe's. Domes, second strikeout of the inning. Huskies leave a pair, but they lead 9-0 as we move to the 7th inning right here on Zaleski Sports.
Be ready for your season with Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. Play It Again Sports is just down the road, south of the 5393 intersection in Eau Claire. Just tell them you saw this commercial on Zaleski Sports and get $5 off any $50 order and $10 when you spend $100. Play It Again Sports, buy, sell, trade, and be ready for your season.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Top of the 7th inning. Eau Claire Memorial is going to need a big inning to keep this one going. Old Abe's trail their crosstown rival, the North Huskies, by a score of 9-0. 4, 5, and 6 coming up for Eau Claire Memorial. And leading it off is going to be Lindsay Durkop. Durkop entered at second base. Coming in place of Evelyn Kohler. Facing Kira Schubert, who is on for her 3rd inning of work. Ground ball to third. Pond has it. Throw across in time. Nicely done by the Huskies. Their defense has been solid all game long. So now Taylor Beneke will bat. Beneke has one of the hits in this game for the Old Abe's, one of 3 hits. 1 for 2 is Beneke. Takes that one for a strike from Schubert. Ball and a strike. Nobody on. Top of the 7th. Old Abe's looking for a big rally here against the Huskies. Line to left and fair. Taylor Beneke. She's got 2 hits today. Old Abe's not going quietly. Krista Berg now coming up to bat. Berg 0 for 2. Little roller. Who's going to get it? Answer, nobody. Infield single. Now the Abes have 2 on with 1 out. And while the Abes have had base runners earlier in this game, this is the first time they've had a pair on. So McKenna Domes is up to bat. Lifted high in the air, long run. Who's got it? It's Morgan Summer with a nice catch. 2 down here in the 7th. Huskies an out away from sweeping their crosstown rivals this week. Brianna Berlin now batting for the Old Abes, trying to extend this game. Schubert delivers up and in. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count to Berlin. Schubert checking the sign. Delivers outside, 2-1. Lifted in the air on the infield, collision, but it's caught. It's caught. And that'll do it. Heck of a finish here at North High School. A little adventure here in the 7th inning. Huskies win it by a score of 9-0. They sweep the Old Abes this week. Won 11-2 on Tuesday. Old Abes dropped to 1-14 overall, 1-9 in the Big Rivers Conference. The Huskies now are 11-8, 7-4 in the Big Rivers Conference. They have won 6 in a row, 7 of their last 8, and they will host Marshfield in a doubleheader tomorrow. Old Abes, meanwhile, will travel to Menominee for a doubleheader with the Mustangs. So 9-0 is your final. North Huskies, 2 pitchers combining on the shutout. Madison Parker worked the first 4 innings. Kira Schubert the last 3. Scattered 4 hits, but kept the Old Abes off the scoreboard. Eau Claire North did their damage early in this one. Scored a run in the first. Scored 6 in the second. That included a 2-run homer by Janae Goldbach. Added 2 more in the third. Despite the fact that they loaded the bases in the 5th and had 2 on in the 6th, we're not able to get a run and end this game early. But nevertheless, the Huskies will take the win and improve to 11-8 overall, 7-4 in Big Rivers Conference play. The Nasonville Dairy postgame show is coming up. You've been watching Big Rivers Conference softball on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Yeah, we're ready. All right, welcome back to North High School. This is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Eau Claire North defeating Eau Claire Memorial 9-0. Head coach Kelsey Fitch. For you guys now, 6 in a row, 7 of the last 8. We talked a little bit about this Tuesday, but just seems you guys are playing really good softball at a good time of the season. What has been key in that stretch?
Yeah, I think that obviously I had talked about how we had a rough beginning half of the season, and we had many things that we had to learn throughout several different games. And right now our defense is really stepping up, and so now we're just looking for just our hitting to come all the way across. And if we can just keep putting all that together, I think we really, really have a good chance of going further than years past. So.
Always big when it's a North Memorial game. It doesn't matter what the records are or where the teams are in the state. It's always important. They're emotional games. How do you come back tomorrow? It's a non-conference doubleheader. Maybe it means more to coaches knowing that, hey, seating meetings are coming up. They're in your section when you take on Marshfield. But how are you going to get this group to kind of just refocus and get ready for the challenge tomorrow, playing two?
Yeah, in our post-game talk, we talked about how important tomorrow is for us. We really need to come in and we need to get some wins tomorrow. And our team does a really good job just letting, the past day go and then going ahead and moving forward. And so we'll come out tomorrow, we'll have a good warm-up, get pumped up, and hopefully have some wins. They know how important this is. So.
All right. Thanks very much for your time. We appreciate it. I'm going to turn you over to the other Eau Claire media, and we're going to bring. Yeah, well, this is what happens when you win. This is part of the deal. All right, thanks. Well, Janae Goldbach, let's talk to you. For you guys playing in a game like this, and I've been covering sports in this town for 20-some years, so it's always a big deal when it's North Memorial. But for you guys as players, what's that like playing in games like this?
I think it's just a really excited feeling. You get way more pumped up when it's a cross-town game, especially against friends that you know and some even family. So I think it's just a really fun time, and a lot of determination comes into these games.
Take me through that at-bat second inning. You were able to go yard. What was your approach at the plate back then?
Believe it or not, actually, I was just aiming for an on-base hit, and then the ball just went right to the middle of my bat, and it was just a really good hit. So. Could
you tell as soon as you hit it, right when it left the bat, this is gone?
Yeah, I could. Once you hit a couple, you can kind of tell. Once it hit, I was like, oh, it's gone. And it was just a rush of just confidence and happiness just ran right through my body. So.
Tell me about this stretch now. 6 in a row, you've won 7 of 8. From your perspective, what's been working well for you guys?
I think our team has actually gotten a lot more close. Our bond has become a lot better over the year. In the beginning, we weren't as close. And then as the years went on, we celebrated every little moment together. We cheer each other on, even the smallest little plays. And I think that's what's keeping us going and helping us win games.
All right, I got one more favor to ask of you. We've got a thing called the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. All right. And maybe you've seen this in some of the other broadcasts that we've done. But what I'm going to have you do is say your name and then just say, I'm in the house.
Okay. Janaea Goldbach, I'm in the house.
Excellent. Janaea, thanks you for your time. Good luck to the Huskies tomorrow when you host Marshfield, and we'll hopefully see you down the road.
Thank you.
All right, so that's going to do it from Eau Claire North High School. Once again, the final today in Big Rivers Conference softball, Eau Claire North defeating Eau Claire Memorial by a score of 9-0 and capping off the sweep this week over the crosstown rivals. So that's going to do it for today on Zaleski Sports. For my producer, Gabby Anderson, I'm Bob Radovich saying have a great rest of the evening, everybody.